Coach Greg talked loud, sounding like a grumpy bear, but he wasn't mad. He just could hardly hear. Too many nights as a DJ spinning beats. Now he yells every word like he's still making heats. Rule 1, he barked, "You will work out and you will clean. Make sure this gym is left pristine." Rule 2, you will eat and get fat. You will not be a skinny cat. The last rule Coach Greg gave made them all pretend to behave. You will play fair and show each other care. Always give your best and don't forget to rest. If you break any of these rules, if you don't show up to practice, you won't play. The bench will be your mattress. You understand? The coach growled, scanning the line of rookies. "Yes, sir," Oscar proudly muffled, with a mouthful of chocolate chip cookies. Oscar was the shortest, the skinniest of them all, but he wanted to prove, despite his size, he could play ball. "We'll practice every day, starting 6 a.m. sharp." "Where are you going, kid?" "I quit," said Mark. Game day was coming. Basketball had a lot of running. Oscar watched the birds sink threes with ease. Their rhythm was natural, like a breeze. He curiously asked, "How do you make every shot?" They responded, "You've got to practice. A lot." "Fix that form, rookie. Imagine you're grabbing a jar full of cookies." Basketball's more than luck or speed. You've got to think and train to succeed. The Cheetahs ruled the court with blazing speed. Oscar burned with a desire to lead. "They're quicker than me on every single play, but I'll train harder. I'll perfect my lay." Game day came, the players dressed with flair, but Oscar had only one old pair. No grip, no shine. The design was poor, but they were the best shoes he could afford. The game was exciting and fun. The crowd roared, but Oscar sat quietly, bored. He longed to play. He'd practiced hard just for this day. In the final minutes of the game, Oscar was finally called to earn his name. The court was wild, a crazy race. Players zoomed like they were on skates. Oscar rushed around to find his place. He dashed for the ball, too quick to trace. A tiger charged him with fearsome might. No way he would back down from this fight. He raised his hands and gave a growl. The tiger knocked him flat, but the ref stayed silent and called no foul. By a lefty, he was swung the ball. Oscar traveled, and this time, the ref made the call. He was frustrated but shook it off fast. He got a second chance, a quick moving pass. But just as he turned, the ball was gone, stripped clean. He didn't hold it long. Laughter broke out as the crowd danced away. "Cookies!" they yelled. Just another bad play. The game ended with a loss. Oscar chewed. "I'm sorry, Coach. I let you down too." Coach Greg said, "No one's perfect, especially for the first time. Just follow Rule 3. Give your best, rest, and you'll rise from the bottom of the line." Oscar's own teammate yanked away his bag, shouting, "Give up, kid. You suck really bad." "You're breaking Rule 3, Oscar said. "Show some care," he told Ted. Oscar ignored all the hate, for soon he knew he would be great. "I will eat more," Oscar planned, "so I won't fall flat on my face again." The best on the team started acting too cocky, wasting time in the gym, getting lazy and sloppy. When they left, it was dirty, a total bad scene. They broke Rule 1. Always keep the gym clean. Oscar stayed behind and swept. He knew Coach Greg's rule was set. So before he left, he made sure the gym was nicely kept. Another rule was broken. Coach Greg looked really mad. Ted skipped practice, along with a few other lads. Oscar laughed quietly. No need to pretend. He knew real well the bench would be their end. Can't waste time now, Oscar thought. he will have to practice nailing his three-point shot. He needed for the next game, so no one will call his jumper lame. The arena was packed. This was no ordinary game. Against their rival team, the Sea Dodgers, Oscar was ready to make his name. Ted came in late with no apology to say. Coach Greg needed a win, so he had allowed him to play. The rules were ignored, just cast aside, all for a shot at a safer ride. The game was exciting and fun. The crowd roared, but Oscar sat quietly, bored. He longed to play. He'd practiced hard just for this special day. It was a long game, the longest of them all. Yet Oscar sat waiting, ready to play ball. "Coach," he asked, "why haven't I gone in? I followed the rules. I gave all I had to win." Coach Greg sighed and gave him a nod. "You've done well, though it felt odd. But this time, I need you to help in another way. Keep the team watered and rest on the bench for today. You're not losing. You're still part of this fight. Cheer up, kid. You'll share in the victory tonight." Surprise took them all when Coach Greg's team lost the game. They were sad and defeated, but Oscar didn't feel the same. He believed it was punishment. They were already cursed to lose the fight. They broke the rules and didn't have him play that night. The gym was empty, the lights were low, everyone had left with heads held high or low. But Oscar stayed, his heart a mess, thinking, "Why should I care for rules or success? I didn't play, not even a bit. No wonder why they think I'm not worth it." A ball rolled near. He froze in fear. He looked around, but saw no one there. On the ball, a note was stuck. "Winner. I'm no winner. I'm a loser because everyone thinks I suck." He picked up the ball, stepped onto the floor. A voice in the air said, "Shine. This is what you're made for." It filled him with fire, lit something inside. He took the first shot. It swished with pride. The MVP isn't the one with the fame, but the one who shows up and stays in the game. Even when they're told they're the worst, they keep going, because the last can be first. And so, from the bottom of the line, Oscar rose in time, playing within the NBA and chosen to be point guard in his prime. He didn't wait for others to recognize his worth. He had to see it first, just like the day that voice made him stop and listen. Don't believe you're the worst.